Quick question, you guys. Have you ever seen something so white? No, me neither. Gingers, gingers in the sun, just absolutely burned. So anyway, that's nothing to do with what I was about to tell you about. Teeth whitening, something that I have started doing. I'm using these strips, and I thought I'd just show you guys whether they're actually any good. It's my current situation here. I drink a lot of coffee, so as you guys can tell, teeth are not amazing. But you know, you don't know. This is why we've gone for these Just Pure strips. I got them from Amazon. And I wanted to get into a little fitness beauty tip today, which I never do, which I thought would be quite funny for the channel. You guys take the piss out of me. Anyway, this is what they look like. I'm not sponsored or associated with this company at all, by the way. This is just, I just wanted to show you guys. They come with a top strip and a bottom strip. I'm gonna try them out. I've honestly used these before and they work really well. So all you do is you rinse your mouth out, you dry your teeth with tissue paper, or you can just suck the air in, if you know what I mean. You peel it off and you apply it to, I'm gonna show you guys by looking in this camera here rather than the mirror. That one's done. They're not attractive, guys, they're not pretty, but you know, they make your teeth a bit whiter. And I'm doing a photo shoot later today, so I wanna make my teeth look a bit less shit. Leave them in for about 45 minutes and see how they come out, and I'll check in with you guys in a minute. I'm gonna go and chill in the hot tub now, so let's go outside. Question you might be wondering, guys, is do I actually ever do any work? And that's a great question to ask. The answer is yes, yes I do. However, I just don't really show you guys that on camera because it's quite boring. I think a lot of the time I like to update you guys on, you know, what I'm realistically doing. I do sort of document a little bit, but to be completely honest with you, no one wants to see someone sat on a laptop, or I can't film when I'm with my clients and stuff like that. I do put a little bit on Instagram stories, but generally speaking, I like to keep that stuff private. This morning, for example, was up nice and early, already been out, done 2 clients this morning, then did cardio, then had another 2. It's now 12 o'clock. Food-wise, what have I eaten? Not really much at all. I generally will stay fasted throughout until the afternoon, and I'll probably eat around 1-2. I like to space it out, so I always give myself about half an hour to myself throughout the day, half an hour to an hour depending on sort of my schedule, and that'll be just dedicated time for myself, whether that's out going for a walk, whether that's out in the hot tub, whatever it might be. Even if it's going for a coffee and just relaxing somewhere, I always like to give myself a bit of time. It's not always just on the go doing work and stuff like that, so just wanted to be real with you guys. Training wise, I will be training today. I'll be training with someone that you guys probably have seen on the channel before. Fingers crossed if that goes ahead. I'm excited. I've also got clients later on this afternoon and this evening, so it's quite a busy day, and I'll check in with you guys at the gym. We're going to do a pool day. It's going to be very exciting, so I'll see you guys then. All right, everyone, I said I was coming to the gym, and today we are in North Harbour Pure Gym in Portsmouth. You guys should come down and have a look if you want to try out somewhere new. I'm with these boys, Mr. George Fit and Callum. Go check out their Instagrams right there on the screen. Getting on a back workout, it's pool all day long. I'm going to leave you guys with a sexy ass edit because I haven't really done much recently, and I apologise for this not really being in focus. Let's go. We did not set this angle up, guys. It's just fully natural. We're just chilling here in this gorgeous sunlight, getting some Instagram content, which will pop on the screen. Go and check out their channels.
Oh, do it. Do it.
We're gonna head off and chill in the hot tub because it's a wonderful day.
All right, let's do it.
So we'll see you guys there.
Let's go.
Get in! Come on, England! So that's it, guys. England game all wrapped up. So happy and proud to be British right now, absolutely buzzing. Gone for a salad. Thought I'd check in and update you guys. So we've got peaches in there. Peach Life, these Italian tomatoes that I got from some students, which is absolutely amazing. I'm buzzed to try them. Got a massive bag of salad in there. It's all about volume, guys. Literally, this meal itself. Hope you guys enjoyed the back workout earlier with George and Callum. That was really good fun. I'm going to check in with you guys in the morning because I am shattered, but cannot be more proud of England. Absolutely buzzed. I'll check in with you guys in the morning. All right, everyone, got that time of day. It's an Alpha Elite parcel kind of day. Love it when that happens. It's just so exciting, isn't it? When you get something in the mail and you're buzzing. Camera battery's actually about to die, so I'm gonna change the battery and change the angle and show you guys this stuff. Hopefully that is in focus. Focusing. Thought I'd switch up the angles for you guys today. Let's get changed. Gone for the Alpha Elite cut-off. Super nice sort of hoodie. Really nice for the summer and it feels pretty nice. Cotton blend, not stretchy. It's an embroidered logo which I thought was 3D rubber, but it's not the end of the world, and there's some detailing on the back which I'll show you guys in a second. Overall, pretty clean. Let's get changed into the next one. And this is the black hoodie of basically the same style. It's a little bit longer on the sleeve. Got some detailing on the left arm there. Same detailing on the back. No logos, pretty clean. A little bit heavier of a fabric as well. I think it's like a heavier cotton or something. The secret of Alpha Elite, guys, is to buy their stuff when it goes on sale. So it works out a little bit cheaper. There's no details except this minor logo there, which is not in focus. The back as well, as you guys can see the classic Alpha Elite there. Hoodie's really nice. Same with the white as well. So these are just something I wanted to wear for like the evening when I'm sort of going out and I don't want to put on like a heavy hoodie. So yeah, as you guys know, I'm an Alpha Elite fanboy. Go and check out the other review videos if you want to see the rest of the products. Life is expensive if you spend your money on clothes and lots of other things like myself. I know I'm not very good at it. What is the plan for today? It's been a busy morning, had a couple of clients in this morning, done lots of work on the laptop and generally just tried to catch up on a lot of the admin style stuff from this afternoon. It's currently about 1 o'clock in the afternoon and I actually haven't really eaten. I'm needing some calories, so I'm gonna get some food at some point today. I've also got a lot of meetings lined up. So today is just one of those days of just catching up on everything really, chucking in a few bookings here and there that work out around my schedule and just using a day like today to get through all of the business stuff that goes on behind the scenes. But we'll talk about that in another video. I don't want to bore you guys. About to meet up with a sports therapist, a friend of mine. She's gonna do some work on my hammies, hopefully, because I'm sore. Oh. Go check her out. Instagram page goes here. See you guys in a bit. Classic. Right, you guys, dinner time at Umami Street Food. It's a classic here. Chilling with my boy behind the camera, Mr. James Robert Sharp. Go and check out his Instagram. It's on the page right here. Give him a follow when we're working together. We're gonna get some awesome food, so I'll show you guys what we go for. This is what we've gone for, guys. Umami burger, sweet fries, Oreo shake. What did you go for, man?
Gone for the wrap with a fluff.
Very nice.
Sweet corn.
Naughty, I like that. Back at the house, guys, it's the following day in the afternoon. Gone for a salmon bagel in there with some cream cheese, some lovely Italian tomatoes from my clients, some salad, and very excited to say that I'm going to train shoulders today with the boys in the gym. I hope you guys enjoyed this workout. So this video is going to involve a lot of exercise. This one's going to be raw footage. I'm going to film as much as I can, and I'll give you guys some educational tips. Some Afro beach butterflies, AJ Tracy. You all on that? Are you guys a fan? Come on, let's go.
So, get referring. Let's go. Go on.
That was hard. Gotta go heavy sometimes, guys. Feeling absolutely dead. Didn't start on that. We did a couple warm-up sets before. Just rep with the 30s. Got a little juicy pump on. Went for some heavy lifts today. We're going for a crazy lat raise superset. I spoke about these before in the vlogs. They're amazing. Give it a go. I'm going to show you guys how to do it right now and show you the mistakes that often get made when doing lat raises. So people typically go and pick up a really heavy ass dumbbell 8 kilos is not heavy. People typically go and pick up a really heavy weight and they go like this. You don't want to do that. The most important thing is to keep it nice and controlled and not to start from having your shoulders pulled forwards. You don't want to have these shoulders pronated. The most important thing is to retract and depress, so you're squeezing with that lateral head of the delts and your traps, effectively, right? My wrists are ever so slightly turned inwards to get more of a rear delt focus, and if I want to keep them more lateral, more medial, I tend to keep them facing the ground, like parallel to the ground effectively. So I'll show you the difference. So this is going to be your lateral head. You can see from the side they're slightly coming in front of me. As we want to get this rear delt in here, we're going to retract this, pronate these wrists down, squeezing up. It's too heavy. So I'm going to drop down, and I'll show you again. So from here, retract, depress, turn these wrists in, and your pinkies are going to be driving up and out. It's the most important thing. From here, and as you guys can see, this is how we target this medial portion to give yourself that width. As you can see, you don't get this sort of boulder-like effect if you're doing front and lateral all the time. You've got to make sure you get this rear delt in. It's probably one of the most forgotten about exercises for shoulders. So I'll take you guys through the full superset. Let's go.
Alright you guys, welcome to the voiceover section of today's vlog. I'm going to take you guys through the typical mistakes that are made with a dumbbell lateral raise. It's one of the most overrated exercises that I find for getting that sort of boulder-like effect on your shoulders and gives a lot of size to your actual arms. As you can see here, I've got the dumbbells fairly in front of my body rather than in line with my actual waist. And that is mainly to focus on squeezing that front delt there. As you can see, if I was doing a front raise, I would get more of a squeeze on that front delt. But I'm really trying to get a lateral head as well as a rear delt focus. I'm dropping the weight down and basically trying to focus on a lighter weight. As you can see, the retraction and depression there. And now we've gone on to a tucked lat raise where I'm flaring my elbows. My elbows drive up first and then the wrists follow as we go. And really what I'm trying to do here is just focus on going with a light weight and getting your elbows nice and high. My wrists stay the same height as my elbows. And I try and bring everything parallel up to my shoulders in position. Once again, dropping down on the weight with the dumbbells, I'm really just trying to focus on that squeeze. As you can see, I've got a natural swinging motion and then just going to failure. Going on for a front raise, we've gone for a plate focus rather than a barbell. I normally go for a barbell, but I find that it's more likely that you're going to thrust from your hips rather than squeezing with the muscles that you actually want to target. They were 5 kilo, now we dropped down to 2.5 kilo. And a lot of people will just often swing a heavier weight and they end up throwing the weight with their hips and their arms rather than actually squeezing with their shoulders. If you think about the muscle you're trying to squeeze and generally speaking, you're going to target the muscle that you're actually trying to target, which is really important. So take a step back in your workouts, don't ego lift and just focus on the form. Last portion of this superset, drop set, whatever you want to call it, is around the world. I've gone for a plate version. Or you can do dumbbells. As you can see, I'm really struggling here. It's important to open up these shoulders and to squeeze with these delts at the top. A lot of people use around the world as an exercise to build strength around the rotator cuff. The Arnold press is very common, and I'm going to take you guys through that in just a second. But as you can see, the around the world is a very effective exercise for building size and generally just toning the muscles that support around the rotator cuff and the shoulder itself.
Tip number 2, guys, for shoulders. It's the Arnold press, probably one of the most commonly messed up exercises in the gym. George is going to show you incorrect form and how we can tweak it. This is what people most commonly do incorrectly. So let's have a look at his form. Go for it. So as you can see here, rotation wise, he's not actually getting his shoulders open enough. So from the side, it comes close down on, and it feels like it's falling away from his shoulders, right? And all we want to do to tweak that is a couple minor adjustments. So I'm going to sit down and show you the variations. So from here, first things first is that retraction, okay? That's the same with any position that you do it for shoulders, okay? From here, you're going to chuck up like you would for a normal dumbbell set, but from the chest here. And I'm holding here in a comfortable position. It's resting on my elbows, okay? From here, I'm going to stick my chest out, rotate to here, opening up my chest, and the weight is parallel to my shoulders, okay? From here, I drive up like a normal dumbbell shoulder press. Parallel. Imagine you're doing a military press or an overhead press where you poke your head through almost, but you want to stay nice and rigid. So you don't go in front of you. You want to stay right above your head, and then as you rotate, you're going to come back down. Now it's really important from the bottom to open up first and then press up. But don't think of it as 2 separate movements. Come around the front for me. So when you're here, it's open and press. and as you rotate about halfway. So rotate at the bottom, explode, and as you come down, then I'm rotating on the way back in. And it's that control from the rotator cuff around that shoulder that leads to a lot of injuries when people have instabilities from doing a dumbbell shoulder press. So hopefully you guys can enjoy that little tip. Give it a go. It's a massive, massive, massive issue for a lot of people, so I hope you guys find that beneficial.
Okay guys, as this is a trainer's edition of a vlog, I literally want to give you guys a quick breakdown of the full workout that I went through today. As it might be beneficial for you, I've put a couple of tips in this video so you guys can hopefully take them away. As you can see, we've moved on to a lateral raise here using the cable. I literally start on a heavyish weight and then drop the weight down by about half and just continuously drop set to basically squeeze the muscle that we're trying to target. I put the cable through my legs to get that medial focus on the delt and generally just squeeze that muscle that I really find very hard to grow. And it's the smallest muscles, the ones that need the most work. So at the end of the day, if you progressively overload those, then you will grow them. It just takes time. The exercise that you can see following that will be a face pull. The setup I went for the face pull was basically to pull my wrists in either side of my ears and to keep my elbows super high. We also just chucked in a couple of bicep exercises that you guys are going to see in a second, but I literally wanted to talk a little bit about programming and what it is that I'm following. So as you guys know, if you're already subscribed to the channel, I currently follow a 4-set program. The first 2 sets are 12, and then the third is 10, and then the last one is 8. I've been following this for a while. It's a hypertrophy program that really works for me. If you guys want to give it a go, be my guest. You can literally find this stuff anywhere online, but I just thought I'd give you a breakdown as to stuff that works for me. I will generally mix up exercises from a strength perspective and a hypertrophy just to get a varying change in perspective in training. So if I'm doing a strength exercise every other week, it could be an overhead press, it could be a military press, and I'll basically choose the compound variation out of those, whether it's dumbbell or military press or overhead press, whichever variation, and then I'll chuck in additionals like cable work, dumbbell lat raise, all of these different variations. Hopefully you guys have found this vlog enjoyable. I'm going to call it a day on the vlog here. Really appreciate you guys subscribing to the channel if you enjoy the content. Make sure you do thumbs up this video, and I'll see you in the next one. It's going to be awesome. Appreciate the love, guys. I'll see you soon.
Guys, if you're following us all on Instagram, you'll see the content that we're actually currently filming in a little time lapse for you now. It just shows you like how much effort goes into getting this content. So I want you guys to understand the stuff you see on Instagram is not as simple to get. We take about 1,000 photos and we choose the best one from that and we edit it, we change the structure, the contrast, all of this stuff you don't get shown behind the scenes. And that's why Instagram, the whole fitness industry is just full of people that make you feel bad for not looking as good as them. The amount of people that are on steroids, the amount of people that are just not really being honest with you because it's their job to look good on camera. And when you see one post on Instagram, it's so easy to get caught up in this mindset that everyone looks incredible, and that is honestly not the truth. So we just wanted to give you guys a little bit behind the scenes as to the effort that goes into some of this content. And I'm going to show you how I look now, just a quick physique update, completely relaxed. This is post-gym bloat, and like half of the time, it's always a flex, it's always a flex, it's always an angle, it's always a contrast, and it's just, there's so much that goes into it. So when you scroll through the feed and you think to yourself, I don't look as good as everyone, just bear that in mind. Like, don't put yourself down, just compare yourself to where you were months ago, and that is the only thing you should be comparing yourself to. Don't get caught up in this whole Instagram fitness thing, because at the end of the day, it's all a load of rubbish, let's be honest.